everybody, Matt here again, and I've got a new tutorial for you here on some basic grip shifting. Okay, so this is going to build on the previous tutorial. So if you're watching this and you haven't played the other tutorials yet, you may want to go back and do that, especially if you find yourself getting lost. Basically, in this stage of the game, we're getting into tricks that are a lot like Bugleri tricks. And one of the first tricks that we teach in Bugleri is changing grips. So the basic idea is that you've got one mass of weight at one side and one mass at the other side, and you're using the slack in between them as a way of changing grip positions. Now, because my cord is so short here compared to what I would play with my Bugleri, I'm a little bit more limited in terms of the types of grips I can change between and the ways I can do it. But I find there's still plenty of variety, and especially when you start mixing in raindrops and other types of moves. But this one here that I'm showing is one that one series of changes that I do a lot. And it looks like this. I'll try to go slowly. So I'm changing from high grip, I'm swinging the beads down, pinching in low grip, and releasing the top. And then you rebound at the other end. Okay. So this is fairly mechanical looking. If you add in a slip at each stage, it becomes a lot more flowy, and it becomes a lot more flowy, and you can actually get a weird kind of momentum thing happening where it's almost like the momentum from one end of the cord transfers to the momentum at the other end of the cord, right? So that's the basic grip transferring move that I use. I don't do a lot of others, but there's one variation that I do find myself doing a lot. That's this one here. And this only really works if you've got a nice short cord, but you can go step by step back up. So here, rather than going all the way back to the top, I'm going to just open the space for the mid grip, flip the beads into there, and then let go with the bottom grip, flip the beads up again, let go, flip the beads up again, and you can even go a step further. And I'll teach that thumb move in a different tutorial because it's a little bit of a thing to learn. But basically, if you're watching my freestyle play, I do a lot of this kind of thing where I go from the bottom up to top grip, from low grip up to top grip, and then I do a single flip over, and then I do something else after that. And that's become one of my go-to moves. But you can do it in multiple steps as well. Oops. Okay. Multiple steps. And if you find yourself getting tripped up in that move where you're going step by step, pause a little bit in between each step, but also check your string length. If your string length is much longer than what I've got here, you'll find that it gets tangled a lot in that particular move, and you may actually not be able to do it very easily in a longer string length configuration. Okay. And then what I'm doing at the top of that move, let's see here. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm going up here, and then I'm flipping over, and I'm letting some of the beads fall down here, and then I'm doing a half cab to come back there. So now I've got asymmetric weighting again, and that's favorable for doing these kind of flourishes. If you have totally symmetrical weighting and you try to do those kind of flourishes, I find it like the different ends want to like kind of trip over each other. So get into an asymmetric weighting, and then it's a lot easier to do that type of thing. All right. So again, that one little combo down to the bottom, up, up, up.